What's up, guys? So, I'm headed out today. What is it, Thursday now? Yeah. Actually meeting my buddy Rod for lunch. We hadn't seen each other in a little while, and ran into him earlier while I was working. He was working. I was like, hey, when you have lunch? He's like, okay. So, we're out here at Jason's Deli. I don't know if I can see the sign there. I haven't been to a Jason's Deli, nor have I been to this one ever. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that since I said it badly. I've not been to a Jason's Deli in forever, and I've never been to this one. That's what I meant to say. This used to be a Black Eyed Pea back in the day, but I know they tore it down and built this not that long ago, so it is what it is. I think today I'm going to continue the project a little bit from yesterday on cleaning up the room. I didn't get around to designing my new light box thing. I did, however, finish the Gypsy Avenger. That's going to be a review, obviously. But I think I'm going to knock out the frame of the Lupus today, because that probably shouldn't take me more than an hour, if that. Go ahead and get it built, figure out how I'm going to paint it and stuff like that. Tomorrow, I think I'll start the light box build. Got to go to Home Depot, get all supplies. I'm thinking if with PVC piping, the electrical cords I need and stuff like that's probably going to be like 60, 70 bucks, something like that, if I had to guess. But I'm also adding in the LED bulbs and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. You know, it'll be a hefty structure, considering it'll have like 4 lights hanging off of it. So it is what it is. Yeah, feeling a little bit lazy today. Don't really feel like doing much. But so I think, I don't know if I'll do it today, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I was thinking about going to Target to see what's up. Now, actually, you know what? After I'm done with lunch, Walmart is right there, and apparently they still have the 3-cent Black Series going on, so maybe I'll come home with some incredibly cheap toys. We'll see what happens. But I don't know that this store went that way, but it looks like all Walmarts are trying to clear them out, so we'll see what happens. But you know, this store is not known for having a lot of stuff, but have not been in there in a couple months, or at least a month or so. But if I can walk out with like 40, 50 bucks worth of toys for less than $1, that'd be awesome. He needs to hurry up though. I've not even read through all the comic books that I bought yesterday. It's a long way to go. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's hot. It is definitely turning into summer, so we're hitting 90 degrees already in Texas, and it's only the beginning of May. So this is gonna suck. But hey, I'm on vacation, quote unquote. You know, at least for the next 3 weekends, I'm on vacation. Looking forward to sleeping in a little bit on Saturday, hanging out with the wifey. We got a crawfish boil. This weekend, we're going on our vacation trip next weekend. And then after that is Comic-Palooza / Memorial Day weekend at the beach. So actually picked what seems to be a very good time. So I can live with it. Yay for that. It's seriously hot, guys. So lunch went good. We just hung out. Baby came up there, met us. Had a good lunch. Actually, my car now smells like Italian food because I have her leftovers, which smell really good, if I'm honest. I went to Walmart to check out for Black Series stuff. Completely empty, so I missed the sale. So that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. They also had no Grocery Gang figures, which also kind of sucks. So I went over to Target, which is right here. You know, good old Target. And they didn't really have anything new. No Transformers I really wanted. They had Leader Class Blackout, which is a really good figure, but didn't feel like really picking it up today. You know, it's 50 bucks. They didn't have any Grocery Gang figures either. Black Series stuff, nothing from Solo, which means somebody probably cleared them out. And then only stuff from episode 8 that I'm not interested in. So I popped over to GameStop, where I did find something worth getting. I got Raccoon Mario, not to be confused with Tanuki Mario, even though they still have the same thing. So Yay for new version of Mario, although it is just the Tanuki tail and ears molded onto a normal Mario head. So that's pretty cool. So they had this. I've got that Metal Mario, so I just need to find the Hammer Bro and Iggy Koopa, and I'll have all of the 2 7-wave, which is actually pretty neat. If I need to, I could probably get those off BBTS. I do still have that, like, I don't think it's a case, but it's like all of the next 2.5-inch wave pre-ordered from BBTS, so hopefully those will come pretty soon. I kind of like that deal. At least they're carrying them. Even I was talking to the girls in GameStop, and they're like, yeah, you can actually pre-order some of these things from us. If you know they're coming, we can probably get them here and we'll hold it for you. I'm like, I will check next time. Then again, I should have probably just asked if they had those other 2 figures. So I think I need to get around a little bit more. Our little area right here kind of sucks. Like, the Walgreens are okay, but there's definitely another collector or 2 here in town that tend to clear out all the good stuff. So it's what it is. Alright, so I'm going to go home, go ahead and get the rest of my day finally started, like 2 hours later than anticipated. I want to go ahead and get the measurements and design I need for the light box, so I can go get all the materials for that tomorrow. And then I need to get started on Barbatos. That'll be my day. So, alright, catch you guys later. What's up, guys? It's Saturday morning. I'm technically on vacation, and I'm heading to Home Depot. I'll start my project today. Hopefully get my new light box done by the end of the day, so I can get some reviews done tomorrow. Shouldn't be too difficult, to be honest. I have most of the tools I'll need to accomplish this, and I did the math didn't do a lot of math, but I figured out from the design what all I was going to need. So I'm just going to grab a cart and go to town at Home Depot. Been a while since I played with PVC, but luckily I don't need to glue anything, so that's going to save a lot of time. Plus I wanted to be able to disassemble and whatnot. Got good old Dennis Kern hitting me up here. So this is how busy today is going to be. I've got to try to build this light box, more or less. I call it a light box, even though it's not going to be exactly like a light box. On top of that, we have our baby's supposed to go to a eye doctor appointment, I believe it is. Every 6 months or so, she's got to get her eyes checked, make sure her meds aren't killing her vision. And directly after that, we have a crawfish boil tonight at a friend's house. And I need to be home by 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, to do a builder showcase tonight with the Drunken Gunpla guys. So, busy day. So it's just going to be virtually non-stop. I'm thinking it's going to take me about 3 hours to build this light box properly. The wiring might be the tricky part, because I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to need on that. So I'm going to have to go through the electrical section, look at the lights. I have in mind what I want to do. I just need to actually figure that part out. That's the hard part. And then cutting the pipes to length. That's going to be the tricky part, because I don't have a PVC cutter, but I do have a Sawzall. Yeah. I mean, I would love to use, if I was doing this at my parents' house, I would just use the chop saw, because it makes quick work of PVC. If one of the maintenance guys is around, maybe I'll grab him and ask him if I can borrow a PVC cutter, because that's just really quick. I don't want to buy one by any means, but I may have. Well, I was estimating, I forgot if I said $80 or something like that to build it. It might still be, judging by the wiring and the bulbs, because I want to get some decent LEDs. Now, I thought about doing this with those like Bluetooth bulbs, like that you can actually control with your phone. I thought about doing it that way because they have like built-in dimmers and stuff like that. I thought about doing that, but that might get like stupid expensive. I think those are like 25 bucks a piece, and I need 4. So I'd rather get dimmable bulbs and then just buy dimmer switches instead and really wire it up the way I want. but I'm not sure. So it's been a while since I've done electrical work, but this is fairly basic as it goes. It's just wiring up a series of light switches. Not that hard. Oh my God! Shut up, guys. So yeah, it'll be a day of work, fun, merriment, and then drunken stupidity, because that's basically what it's going to come down to tonight. It's going to be a mess, is what it's going to be. Okay, I got to go by the bank too, which is right here. But I'll do that on the way home. I'm going to have unless I can get them to cut the pipe for me, which would actually really help. If nothing else, just cut it in half, because a 10-foot pipe in here is probably going to be fairly difficult. I think they can do that. Be like, it was a 10-foot pipe, now it's 2 5-foot pipes, which is actually overkill. Okay, let me see what these guys need. I guess so. That went a little differently than expected, but I got everything I needed to accomplish the task. I had to change up the design a little bit because I didn't have 3/4 inch PVC. I had to buy 1/2 inch, so that means I can't run wire through it as much. So what I ended up doing instead is getting the clamp lights, and I'm just going to run them around the edge, or zip tie the cords. We'll see what happens. If it ends up being that I can actually take them apart and run the wires through the pipes, that'll be a good thing. And well, I said I wasn't going to do it. I did end up buying a pipe cutter. Make my life easier. Didn't want to have to pull out a chop saw. That means I'd have to really clean up edges and stuff like that. So let me do this. Okay. It's hot, guys. It is like almost summer hot now. That's ridiculous. I mean, mind you, it's May, so it should be warming up a little bit, but it's crazy already. But I got all the piping I needed. I had to go back in. This is actually my second trip. So when I got up to the counter, I grabbed a 4-port electrical cord or a surge protector. It didn't have the sleevey thing, and there was a long line behind me, so I wasn't going to make anybody wait. So I just went without it. Now, it was a little bit more than expected because I bought 2 packs of bulbs, because I got 40 watts and 60 watts. Because I did not know how bright I'm going to need it. I'm sorry, no. I got 2 packs of 40 watts, depending on the lights. So I got daylight, and then I got soft white to see which one actually works better, because I don't remember off the top of my head which one's better for videoing and stuff. So it cost a little bit more than expected, and then a little bit more money for the PVC cutter. Hey, now I have a PVC cutter of my own. You know, just in case. But I consider this to be like stage 1 of the light box. So I plan on maybe expanding it later on, building up a little bit differently. So it's not going to be a permanent construction. Everything's going to be just fit together. So now what's cool, when I went online, they actually have, I'll get a text message. What they have online is like, if you want to build stuff out of colored pipes, like if you wanted to construct something like this, you can totally order the same kind of like multi-links of pipe, but I think it's more urethane, less of that. But all kinds of colors. You can get different fitments. You can get ones for building like furniture stuff. You can get like the screw down feet if you want to screw it to a surface, and all that's really cool. But they don't have any of that in store. You'd have to order it all online. And maybe down the line I'll do something like that. The actual being able to screw things down to the surface would be phenomenal, to be honest. But it is what it is. That was actually my buddy Brian texting me, seeing what's up. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks. Need to let him know what's going on with mom. Oh, by the way, my mom did go in for her surgery to get the stent put in her heart. Everything went pretty well. She had a couple issues after the fact. The way they went in through her arm ended up having some not so great side effects, but I believe they dealt with it effectively. She's home now. She called me yesterday. I was stuck at work all day. it's very abnormal for a normal part of the year for me to get an 8-hour normal day in outside of Saturday, and it happened yesterday because for no reason whatsoever we had late air. But I need to move up just a little. There we go. I gotta put this check in the bank right quick. One thing that drives me nuts, guys, is people who can't bank with one hand. Or they don't know how to bank, they don't know how to do the ATM with their left hand. They'll park in such a way, even open their car door to be reaching out with their right hand. I'm right-handed, but I can do all of that with my left hand. And I can get close-ish, you know, I can get close enough to the thing to do what I need to do and not have to open my door halfway, get out of the car. And I have seen this. It is ridiculous. You know, even at this particular bank, I have seen this happen. There was one particular time where I saw somebody have to get out of their vehicle because their window wouldn't go down, which was clearly what was going on because they're standing there outside of their vehicle and the window's not down. So obviously, that's what the problem was. Come on, get in to there we go. So this weekend, we're gonna be busy like the next 3 weekends. So that's what my vacation has turned into. Instead of taking a whole week off, because baby couldn't actually take off a whole week from work, she could only get a couple days. So instead of taking off three weeks, or at least a whole week for me, I'm just taking off the weekends. I'm glad to have taken the day off because I didn't break my streak of not taking Mother's Day Saturday off. Mother's Day Saturday is about as close to Christmas as we get on the weekends, and I hate it. I've hated it with a passion forever. And I think at least the last 6 years, I've taken this week off for vacation. Oh, baby's calling me. She's being a dork. She literally called me for no real reason. I don't think she's used to me being around on the weekend. Oh, God, it is hot. I had to buy new deodorant yesterday, and I did not put it on today. I actually put on spray deodorant because it was handy, and I am sweating like crazy right now. So that is a testament to the deodorant I've been using, where I'm not getting like soaking wet, sweaty. And mind you, it was warm inside the store, at least for a large air-conditioned warehouse type deal. And it occurs to me I'm going to have to do a lot of vlog editing tonight, today, whatever. Whenever I get around to actually doing it. Anyway, so like I was saying, this weekend, very busy. We've got all this going on today. Tomorrow is just going to be a normal Sunday, getting shit done, plus Mother's Day. Probably going to go visit my mom, see how she's doing after her surgery. Because I've talked to her, really. So she seemed pretty feisty yesterday when she called. But, yeah. Next weekend is our actual road trip. We're going up to Dallas. Gonna go see the sights for like a day. We got like a day and a half, basically, to play around up there. So we're not gonna be able to get there till like Friday evening, and then Saturday will probably be our day of really going to do stuff. Sunday we'll probably go do something in the morning, run around. Hopefully Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, we can go hang out with my niece and nephew who live on the way from Dallas. I need to talk to them, see if it's cool if we stay with them for like one night and then come back on Monday. Especially I'm off on Monday, and she took off, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and unload all this stuff, and we'll start on the project in a bit. What? Yo!
I'm surprised he's not like quick.
That guy right there. Oh no, that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Holy crap!
Magic.
These are huge.
Magic Zach hooked me up this year, man.
That guy's
Massive.
Look at that.
Magic Zacks.
These need to be out there repopulating the world. Holy crap. Wow.